before microwave ovens, when a girl would still cook and still would. Is the best of the free life behind us now? Are the good times really over for good? Merle Haggard. Good times really over for good. That's the song. And if you listen to that song, ladies, don't think I'm just talking about y'all in microwaves and cooking. I'm talking about, it even talks trash about men too. When the men would still work and still would. It mentions a lot of things in that song that are interesting. Back when a buck was still silver. It's crazy when you think of it like that. The way things have gone so far down the hill. And part of the lyrics in that song was, are we rolling downhill like a snowball headed for, you know. And if you, I don't want to say the, profanity on the channel because we keep it friendly. And we do that for a reason. Now, if you think about it, how much we need trade, how much we need our currency in our country to stay strong. And I fear things because I don't know for certain how others respond to stuff. And if you look at the Supreme Court, and if they were to decide that tariffs were a no-go, which it has not been decided yet, they could hold on to that decision until June of next year. They are capable of working through decision making before the year closes. So will you find out this year or going into the new year if tariffs are a no-go or not? Or are you going to find out in June of next year if tariffs are a no-go or not? You find it out early, then, and here's the thing. If you found out now, if we had found out now that tariffs were a no-go, imagine the amount of chaos that's going to come from that. The dollar would be a zero. It would just be a complete zero. We've already shifted so far down this path of tariffs that if we pulled the plug on it and we said, well, we changed our mind. There's no going back now. It's too late. It's way too late. And if that is the case, if that's what happens, it would be complete chaos. The type of, and I don't think, me personally, I don't think it's, I don't fully agree with everything that goes on. I've always said that. And that's the reason why I point these things out. Because I don't pick a side. I'm more or less focus on what's going on and say, this isn't good or this is good, or whichever way it goes. Because my concern is survival. If the country doesn't survive, we don't survive. Everyone here's happiness is gone once that goes south. And a lot of folks are focused on other things. They're too busy worried about the other things that are going on, and they don't see what's actually happening. See, the playing of the cards happens every time. You've got the SNAP WIC thing. Okay. The emergency funds were going to get used for that. It was mentioned. Folks said no. Then, surprise, federal judge says yes. Ta-da. And then emergency funds, there's not enough there. It's going to run out. And then what? Then what? Right? So these things, and the free money that was going like 58% were like illegals? I'm just saying that your taxpayer dollars going towards folks that don't live in your country. I'm all for taking care of people because I do the homeless thing every year. For those of you people that comment and say things like, oh, you think you know about homeless people, you should probably go try and do this and this and this. Why don't you freaking look underneath our profile, for example, and find our homeless videos. We have a few of them where we've done our part best we can every year. People will say that stuff and it's like, gosh, man, it's just crazy. People are turning nuts. And I'm telling you, if this was to happen, it's just going to get 10 times worse because people are so cutthroat now. They'll stab you and take all your money and for no reason. Some of the Karens out there, it was like Halloween, trick-or-treating, just minding our business. And concerned about the block or street that we're on. When we walk another street over, this is not your area. You're out of your jurisdiction. What do you mean I'm a street over? It's like, the people I'm with live right there. Like, what are you talking about? But that's how nitpicky we are now. We're so nitpicky, and there's people that are that concerned over a piece of candy. They are going to be that concerned over free money. I'm telling you, that's how it goes. And if you see the tariff thing get the plug pulled on it and you try to go backwards and it's not going to work, the other countries are going to annihilate us as far as the trade and all that stuff goes. You won't be able to get a good deal. All the good deals. And that's what a leader is supposed to do for your country, is to go find the better deal. It's always been that way, to try and find the better deal. But if you notice that we are living in a different type of environment now, it isn't about the country and the person finding the better deal anymore. It is getting crazy where it's become some sort of staged event, one right after another. And the psyopses that are playing out are really scary. I'm starting to see a lot of that and a lot more of it. And it's almost like everything's like gauged, where it's like, okay, Operation Cutthroat, engage. You're like, this is happening, that's happening, this happened. Operation Crazy Folks, engage. And then you'll see it because it pops up on the main screen first. Then you see, whoa, this mainstream event. It's like they want you to see it. They push the agenda. They feed it to you immediately. Give it to them right now. And it's like every bit of it. And they won't even go through the details. They go straight to the guilt, the shame, or whatever it is they have to sell it with. They go to something like that first before we get to the brass tacks. The facts. What about the facts? We don't go to the facts. We go straight to that's what a psyops is, though. That's what a psyops is, though. They go straight to, you go from here to way over here. And that's what it's all about. They have to get more people sold on it and more people angered. They have to get more people raged about something to make the agenda shift into their favor. It's about an adjustment of the public. They can't just go and it's like you have to give them a reason to have more military, more government, more this, more that, more cameras, more IDs, more scans, more checks. They have to get you, it's like, you know what? I'm okay with that if that's going to solve the problem. And then next thing you know, there you go. It's like it's like the saying from Buckaroo Banzai, no matter where you go, there you are. It's like another magical adventure. But see, if you think about it, it's like the situations that, like, for myself, like I've had to pull like all the stickers off my vehicle. Like I'm serious. It's like veteran related stickers. I'm not talking about anything crazy. I'm saying like anything like Marine Corps, that, or operation this or whatever, that kind of thing. I've had to pull all that stuff off because the harassments that I've gotten for it is insane. Like it all started with the you're one of those prepper dudes, that kind of thing. We know all about you people. And you think about that, it's like, I don't want to get ruby ridged. I'm just saying right now. And it's gotten to that point now where you can't trust a lot of these folks, because a lot of these folks would have you ruby ridged. They'd have you freaking Waco'd. They'd have you annihilated. That women and children, they'll burn you all to death. They don't care. And that's what I'm starting to see more of. And that's the stuff that I fear. That's the stuff I keep telling you guys about, that you need to pay attention, because some of these words that they use are very dangerous. The stuff that they say, that it's, there's a reason why your area is littered with cameras now. There's a reason why your area has watchtowers with sniper posts. Yeah, those exist. And you don't believe me. It's like, I want to see pictures. Well, I don't want to share everything in my area with all of you. So that's the thing. So some of you are just going to have to get outside and go look around, because you're going to see it just like I see it. You're going to see the things popping up in random spots. They're preparing, because things are probably not going to go our way. And if they don't go our way, what do you think's going to happen? You're going to need sniper posts and a lot of law enforcement. And you're definitely going to need a lot of special units. Yep. You're going to need a lot of those people. And the attacking by groups to disarm you has already started. And a lot of you don't believe me, but that's also connected to the financial situation as well. If things don't go right, can't have all you having gap pieces. I'm just saying, because the more of you that are armed, when you find out the banks are closed, it's not going to be a happy situation. And there ain't going to be no free money for nobody. And there ain't going to be a food locker. There's going to be no place to get that either. Once it's all closed, it's closed for good. The longer we keep it closed, the government closed, the less opportunity for things to not go our way. They keep it closed, nobody's going to find out anything. That also involves investigative judges that are on pause for getting enlisted. They can't go into their roles if the government's closed. That's another thing. It's just, I'm telling you, it's all one big, huge, crazy game. And we're all a part of it. And we're the folks that are going to be in the middle of the nonsense that we don't even want to be involved with. But I hope you guys see what I see. Please share, shake your buddies, shake your friends, make sure they're awake and seeing what's going on, because if things don't go our way, you're going to see complete chaos. And some of you out there are probably just 3 meals away from total disaster. And you need to open your pantries and start giving it a look and sniff. Check to see if it's still expired or if it's not expired. Anyways, that curdled milk, throw that stuff out. All right, God bless y'all, and take care. Stay sane.